At this time, I'm pleased to welcome to the podium to present the Class of 2013 Commencement Address, Miss Natalie Estelle Kindler.
A wise person once told me to take a minute and watch the viral YouTube sensation Kid President's pep talk. I could not have watched this uplifting video at a better time, for the messages this young boy presented ring true not only for us graduates moving on to the next step of our lives, but for everyone. He references Robert Frost's The Road Not Taken and poses the question, what if there really are two paths? His response being, I want to be on the one that leads to awesome. Today, here we are, our path toward awesome, starting now. Good evening. I am honored to be speaking before such an amazing crowd of students, families, and educators. As Mount Lebanon High School's class of 2013, unlike other classes that have come before us, we've been on a path that never stops changing, especially if an entrance is closed for the day. But from the minute we entered this school for the first time, we've all been working to reach this milestone. However different our high school experiences, we ended up here together, sharing this step. That's pretty awesome. It would be easy to talk about our dusty path caused by the trials of construction and how my math class was relocated to the English wing. But given the enormous endeavor of building the much-needed new school and how little we notice it day by day, we have nothing to complain about. That being said, as things change in our building, it is difficult watching memories fade away. But it is all part of the path to awesome, and it has been a long one. At graduation, we can't help but reminisce and realize many of us followed a similar path. Not wanting to let go of your mother's hand as you left for kindergarten, competing in the all-important 5th grade field day, that one atrocious haircut you thought was a good idea at the time, going to teen centers, and that nervous feeling in the pit of your stomach the night before the start of freshman year. High school would be awesome, but what television and movies had taught me about daily high school living proved to be misleading. Fortunately, no one really gets shoved into lockers. I wouldn't have a slushie thrown on me for being a choir kid. There was no Regina George talking smack about me in her burn book. Although, I would have liked the basketball team to break out into choreographed dances as High School Musical taught me they would. And it would have been nice if Heath Ledger would have paid the marching band to help profess his love for me in song. High school proved to be something different entirely. And now I realize that graduation is more than just a vitamin C song. The people we are today are not the same scared kids who once wandered this seemingly vast building during freshman orientation. Throughout the course of our high school career, we've all had unique and different experiences that have shaped who we've become. Being in Mount Lebanon, we are so fortunate to have such incredible teachers who serve as mentors as we prepare to take on the world after leaving high school. I can honestly tell you that I would not be the person I am today without hearing Mrs. Schreiner's lessons on life. It all goes back to the foundation that this community has built. Mount Lebanon fosters young people excited to learn and eager for change. And as we high school seniors graduate, we do so proudly. Just look at all we have accomplished. We are a diverse collection of scholars, athletes, musicians, and thespians. Our music ensembles have traveled all over the country. Talented writers have put together Pulse and The Devil's Advocate. Our athletes have won prestigious titles. Theater productions have drawn crowds by the hundreds, and our student service initiatives have benefited the Mount Lebanon community and beyond. But that was then, and this is now. The path to awesome changes this evening, the minute we receive our diplomas. You see, as we graduate, we tackle a major hurdle and reach a significant milestone on our journey. After this, our paths could take us anywhere. College, the workforce, the military, Narnia. But we all move on, each of us embarking on our own individual search for success, seeking a passion that ultimately leads to happiness and fulfillment. That is the path to awesome. We are lucky to have had a head start coming from a place such as Mount Lebanon. Of course, each step along the path poses its own challenges. Paths can be rocky, and sometimes in the chaos of life, you can lose your footing and fall into a puddle. But your clothes are just damp. They'll dry, or you can buy different clothes. And for some who are sad leaving behind close friends from high school, your paths may cross again someday, and that will be awesome. We can't even begin to thank everyone who has played a role in our lives thus far, helping us reach this point. And I'd like to congratulate the class of 2013. As Buddha once said, there are only 2 mistakes one can make along the way to the truth: not going all the way and not starting. I have no doubt that we will conquer the paths ahead of us starting tonight. Just never forget that you're awesome. Thank you.